The Chinese Communist Party started with violence. Violence? Are you speaking symbolically? No, I mean literally. Assassinations, purges, stirring up the masses, these were their means to seize power. So violence was justified from the beginning as a tool of domination. Exactly. Mao himself said, political power grows out of the barrel of a gun. That's an unhinged philosophy of statehood. But that's the philosophy of the Communist Party. Why did the Chinese people accept that? Fear. Landlords were lynched during land reforms. Intellectuals were labeled the 5 black categories and persecuted. Hundreds of thousands were made enemies during the anti-rightist campaign. Did the word revolution legitimize their actions? No, revolution was an excuse. In reality, it simply meant eliminating anyone who resisted their rule. So from the beginning, the Chinese ruling party was more like a gang than a legitimate regime. They created a myth of winning through struggle. But in truth, they won through betrayal, purges, and defections. Can you give a concrete example? During the Long March, Mao had one of his own generals executed via internal accusations. In the Yan'an period, there was a massacre under the name of the Rectification Campaign. Rectification Campaign? People were forced into self-criticism, even revealing their dreams and diary entries, which were then used as grounds for torture and execution as counter-revolutionaries. That's psychological harm. This is ideological violence too. The Chinese ruling party's greatest weapon isn't the gun, it's fear and brainwashing. So they ruled by destroying people's minds? Yes. Report your parents for the party. Betray your friends to prove your loyalty. That's the Chinese ruling party's educational philosophy. Does that culture still persist today? It does. Even during the zero-COVID policy, they encouraged people to report their neighbors using apps. So this violent nature of the Chinese ruling party is not just history, it's a present threat. Yes. Their violence has shifted from physical to psychological, from domestic to global. As a CEO, you've met many who fled China. What was the most shocking testimony? One Uyghur woman who escaped said, "I can't even remember my name in my dreams anymore." What does that mean? It means she wasn't educated, her memory was overwritten. Her name, her faith, her family, she was told to forget it all. How did you feel when you heard that? Her body escaped, but her heart stayed in the camp. That's what I felt. How do we break this prison of the mind? Let's explore that in the next part.